go get him, Lamb. Eat him up, cowboy. To actually be on the ball while he's throwing everything he's got at to, and to be sitting there and riding a bull when it's really bucking, it might sound funny, but it's easy if you do it right.
It's the end of a long day, but for Rick Ruland and these young cowboys, the day's work is already forgotten for one simple reason. Bull riding concentrates the mind.
It's physical and it's you got to do your basics right, but the hardest part to get right is your mental attitude.
As Rock and Ricky, Ruland spent the better part of 2 decades on and off the backs of bulls. When he finally decided to get out of the ring, it wasn't easy for anyone.
Once you've been there and rode bulls, like I said, I got away from it for a little while, but it sort of stays with you. It's something that that's sort of a part of you.
When Rick retired, it was a little bit of a grieving process for me, I suppose. It was like, what are we going to do now? This has been our life for so long, and especially mine, because I was involved in it before I even met Rick and before he was involved in it. So that's when we decided to start breeding a few bulls, and that was a way to keep us involved in the sport.
Cattle raising too is in the blood. This property has been in the family for more than 150 years.
Tough, this bugger. That fixture.
But it's only for the last 5 that the bulls have been of the bucking variety.
We sort of only just got into it as far as having a few practice bulls to teach some of these young fellas around the place, and from then on I'd sort of just slowly bred my bucking bull herd up. What are you looking for? You're looking for an athletic built bull, a tight pizzle, smaller back end, bigger front end, muscle and athletic, an athletic build and attitude.
15 Ruland bulls are on the professional circuit, including ranch favourite Houston.
Hey Houston. Everyone knows about my Houston. They all think he's a big sook, and not many of them like getting on him, but he's just one of those special ones.
Jodie Ruland is used to nurturing talent.
You finding them fences busted the other morning?
As a child, my father rodeoed, and Mum and Dad always had cowboys living at home, so it's just been something I've carried on now, and we've actually decked out the shed. It's no longer fitting cars in it, it's fitting cowboys in it.
Sam O'Connor is the latest in a long line of cowboys to join the Ruland stable.
I'm from Tully, North Queensland. I'm a bull rider, professional bull rider.
I think Sam's been here, it must be getting close to 12 months now. He's just one of the family now, he's like one of our kids.
It is a family thing, we have the biggest extended family I've ever seen. We get a lot of Americans come out here, and Canadians, and New Zealanders, and a lot of Australians come and stay here, We just love it, love having them, good people, what it's all about.
I'd like to be a world champion one day and be on the elite level of bull riding over in the United States and the top 35 in the world.
Tonight, though, the pressure's on in Dalby, on Queensland's Darling Downs, where a family crowd, well versed in bull riding tradition, has gathered in expectation.
Just like verdict, Samson. Get out there, keep your elbow down, little short moves.
From what I seen when I was a kid, he was always an idol to me. Rick being an old bull rider, he understands. If I have a bad weekend, I come back and I say, look, I need to practice and that sort of stuff. They fairly look out for me and run in bulls whenever I want to do, and if I need tips, I just go talking to Rick.
Righto, Samson, one in front of you, cowboy. Mind on the job now.
Out front, the rest of the gang is in position, including Darryl Doyle, Jodie's father, a former bull rider, now official photographer.
Just loved the action of it, you know, so I thought one day I'd like to try that. So when I quit riding, when I got hurt, couldn't ride anymore, got too old, whatever come first, I picked up a camera and got into it.
But it hasn't been as easy for everyone to let go of the reins.
Dead right. It was way easier to grab your gear bag and get in a car with a load of bull riders and just turn up and get on a bull.
Get out there, Sam! Get out there! Keep racing,
Now the
keep
thrill of the
racing.
ride is all Sam's.
Sometimes it can be the worst 8 seconds of your life, you know. You're on a really tough bull that can be throwing you around like you're a rag doll sitting on the back of it. But then there's times when you're on bulls and it's just the best feeling you'll ever feel. It's like being graceful and just floating in midair, really. You're just hanging out there and having fun.
Just to ride bulls it's not something that you would just wake up in the morning and say, you see this great big bull, big set of horns, and say, yeah, I'm going to ride that. But when you do challenge yourself to do it and you accomplish something so challenging, it's a really good feeling. So that's the feeling you sort of get addicted to is winning.